Talk to everyone.
Okay, okay. Welcome to Tony's 80th birthday. Tony has reached another probably another milestone in his life. And let's all give him a round of applause. Okay, here's the deal. I have been asked by the administrator of Tony's estate, because of my superior knowledge and expertise, to administer a cognitive test on Tony to decide where Tony's next move should be in life. Will it be with Donna in the townhouse? Or, if he fails this test, to the country house and his new friends? Okay, being one of his best friends, I have decided I do not want to be responsible for this difficult decision. So I have brought a panel of judges to help to make this decision for me. I'll introduce my judges. Brad Greff, a renowned insurance salesman. Victor Binstock, state of North Dakota's best farmer.
Yeah.
All of us know Eddie Binstock, world-renowned auctioneer.
Yeah.
Okay, the pretext of this evaluation will be as follows. Tony will open a gift which relates to his life or event in his life. And after telling the judges of what his first opinion of this gift is, he will be then asked questions about the gift. And then based on his answers, the panel of judges will decide if he has passed or failed that question. So there will be, and if he fails more than he passes, he will be going to the country house. If he gets more rights, he'll get to stay with Donna. And Donna's kind of hoping that he fails. We know that. Okay, let the game begin. Good luck, Tony. So have yourself a gift. And then I will have the question. Once I see which gift you open up first.
You want to take some pictures on my phone?
Yes. Listen,
Oh, okay. I have to open this up?
Yep.
That's fine then. Careful, jump out.
Oh, yes. What appropriate one.
Okay, what is it? Okay.
Okay, Tony, tell me what you did that. What is that for starters?
This is a little duck.
What kind?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll help you out. It's a rubber duck.
Oh, this is rubber ducky.
Yeah. Tell us what you remember about the rubber ducky.
I won on a big contest with my rubber ducky. We performed at the St. Anthony Club in Dickinson, North Dakota.
The question is, now you did really well. Name the 3 songs we did in our lip sync. There were 3 songs.
I don't remember.
Remember the man we're doing?
okay. Yeah?
Oh,
He'll get it.
no,
No.
it wasn't that one.
And the women there.
Oh, yeah, but I don't remember.
I got one right.
If you don't guess that, that's number 1 in the country.
What one did you get right?
You got rubber duck.
That was one.
Yeah.
Macho Man.
Yay!
One more. And what did the ladies do?
What the ladies do?
What song?
They were just having.
What did you say?
Girls just were having.
Girls just
Just want to have fun.
Judges.
You must have.
Oh, so we got one vote, too much help, so that's a country house. What do you
Get
say?
a plus or nine?
I'd say, leave it as it is.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the town.
You don't want-
I
you
think
don't
we
wanna
did
put
a
them
pretty
in
good
the-
job.
Yeah.
It was the first question, yeah.
Now, you don't wanna go to the country.
I thought you'd get it. Lena didn't remember one of the songs. All my kids remembered every song. Then I was writing this up and they go, Dad, what are you doing? Writing your will?
All I remember, we were supposed to be like KC guys from Region. And I took my towel off at the end and I threw it out in the crowd. And a big, Bobby was the Supreme Knight, president of the KCs, he caught the towel.
Right on his head.
Yeah.
Right on his head.
He got mad.
He didn't even move it, he was so
You're supposed to
bad.
represent Catholic Church. What did that guy do? Throw the towel
What was
off.
that for your towel?
Covering the rubber ducky.
I had a rubber ducky.
It went down low.
I had a rubber ducky, but it was different.
It was a little yellow one.
Little yellow
And
ducky.
it squeaked.
Oh, a little
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and it was.
Did he squeak?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I would have never done this thing, but Brad and Donnie Greff made me do it.
We got a whole bunch of things he would have never done.
Okay. Gift number
Okay, over
two.
the other one.
I got to throw it all.
You're gonna be thinking.
It's a big deal, you just told him,
We don't know if you got a full deck, Tony.
Look at my
We
shirt.
know that, yeah, but we have to administer
Yeah, he
that.
might not have a full
We
deck.
might not.
Oh, Lord.
See you, Victor. The shirt, see what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
I know this. I know this one, I think.
Put your hand down a little bit. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
This is the bottle Vic Binstock drank out at our anniversary. It was full of whiskey, and they had him in a wagon, and he was dressed as a baby. He had a bonnet on, and he drank this whole thing of whiskey.
He was rich, he was rich.
Yeah,
He was rich.
Yeah.
Wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Very
now-
diaper.
And I think he messed it after he drank
And the question is, at the ceremony, what was the nickname of the two families?
Oh, the peak is.
Oh, yeah,
Jahner
no,
family.
oh, you know the one.
Oh, we had a nickname for
Yes.
them.
Yes.
Yeah, I know one.
So one of the questions also is, who is the
Honor!
Pig
and who was the preacher?
Who was the preacher? John Wagon.
Yes.
No, Ed Binstock.
Tony Yonder and Donna Peckett.
And Bertha got up and left.
She did.
Yes, our religious lady in the St. Andrew's Church
She did.
was very mad. She got up and left.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What do you do?
Sorry, not sorry.
He got that one over.
I got that one.
Yeah, that one you got, then you have to vote.
Boy, that was Boy, I got headaches. That'll be good.
Oh, careful.
Be careful. That one, you can't hurt that one.
Oh, okay. It looks very.
Yeah, it's very not. They didn't want me wrapping it, let's put it that way.
You might have to break that tape. Break that tape.
Just open it up, it's not a big
Just
deal.
rip it.
Careful.
That tape. Here, that's good. Just
Oh,
pull it
pull
out.
it right out.
Oh, it's all dirty, please.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's this is a cow turd. Cow pie.
A real cow
I
pie.
know significant.
Cow pie.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Okay, Donna, maybe
I don't
Donna,
remember this.
we might have to have a board here for Donna, so remember this.
You have some significance with that.
Yes, very significant.
I don't think he knows either.
Okay, what's the question?
He's supposed to first see if he can remember,
Yeah.
then.
You know, after-
Well, not.
Okay, now ask the question.
you don't remember what, okay, what is, first of all, what was the cow pie significant about? Do you remember?
I have nothing on that.
Remember, it was on Halloween, it was cold outside, and Tony was running in front of. But the gist of it, I can't tell you too. First of all, Tony, it was a Halloween, and we were going to Sheffield. and I had come up with this costume, and Tony had to be part of it. And part of the costume, he had to get a cow pie, and it was like 10 below that night, and he was running out in front of the car, and we didn't have a cow pie yet because I didn't give him any notices, and he was running, and he had all his tights on, because that's how his outfit was, and he was freezing, and every time he'd pick up a cow pie, we'd toot the horn and go, no, no, and finally he had to find the right cow pie.
I don't remember that at all.
You know,
So you never know how much talent Tony had. He got the right cow pie.
Donnie, is that the year we went to Sheffield? That's the year we went
What
to
was the
Sheffield.
costume and who was the 4 characters in the costume?
Okay, the costume when we went to Sheffield.
Yeah, we went to Sheffield to Halloween party.
Yep. What did we dress like? And what you were dressed, and you don't remember why you had to have a cow pie?
No, I don't.
I know one year he was a
You
skunk.
don't.
No, but I
No.
skunk when I have a cow pie.
No.
One year we were a wash line.
Yup, that was 11. One year we were.
The midgets.
Through the rooms.
One year we were the midgets.
Yeah, but that wasn't with me then, that one.
Oh.
Or maybe it was.
And one year we were.
Were one of you guys dressed up as a cow one?
Weren't we Santa Claus and the reindeer?
No, that was when we went out caroling that one night with, me and we dressed up as.
Oh, and we didn't go to
Santa
Sheffield that night?
Claus. No. We were, okay, I'm gonna give them a clue then. How was the Canner raid?
Fly, shit on a.
And you were,
Oh, the bumblebees.
there you go.
We were the
What
bumblebees.
else were you? We were
Why is it
3
no
characters. One was the, okay, how was the raid? Cause I had the sprayer.
Kathy and I were
One was
bumblebees.
one bumblebee, cause they carried the honey. One had a bag of potatoes, he was a potato bug. And then Tony was a fly, and he had to get cow shit. He was a fly.
They always make me do stupid stuff.
We went to the masquerade. We went to the
How was the Canner raid?
We went every year. We went to the masquerade every year.
Brad, you didn't vote on that one.
I wonder if I could pitch
Oh,
you.
yeah.
He got 0.
It's gonna be a good one.
Okay, obviously the golf balls, that's just a symbol, because me and him, basically I'm gonna ask the questions about the golfing. because
Okay.
Me and Tony been golfing all our lives together. And, what golf course did you get within 4 inches of a hole-in-one? With me,
That was in the big city of Elgin.
Yay! And then, second question, you were in Bismarck golfing with
I know the 2 people. Sam Greff and Herman Diaz.
They cheated to beat Sam Greff.
Herman Diaz, he can't talk very good. He go, oh. And he looked back, and you guys were sitting in the back seat, he'd say to me, and I said, yeah.
The winner had to buy, loser had to buy supper that night, and we're behind and these 2 old guys, and Tony, it's in the rough, it's in the water practically, and we're looking, Tony goes, I found my ball! Herman's like, shoot the Titleist, and Tony, no, I got the top flight, and then we meet him, and then they had to buy supper.
Cheating. Yeah, he got that. Did he get that one?
Yeah, he got
Yeah, you win that one.
I got that.
You got that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you won that
Be a
one.
toughie,
Oh,
Tony.
this could be toughy.
Yeah.
Dueling banjos. Where did you do that at? I know that was amazing. Your grandpa was a very sickly man. And ran around the express and do real bad things. We went on stage and we played dueling banjos.
With our nose.
One guy would go back and forth.
When did you do
Where was that held? Where did we do that?
When did you do this now? I
So
wasn't
that's what
there.
he's
Oh,
gonna
yes,
say.
you were there.
I was
We
there.
had to drag you off the stage.
You wouldn't leave the stage. they gonged us, it was a gong
Oh,
contest.
yeah.
And the funniest thing, they called us up ahead of time and they said, you guys do such stupid things. We'll give you can have free beer. They set a keg up for us in the basement. And they got the free beer.
And we drank it all.
Yeah.
And I'm at the St. Anthony Club.
They gonged us about 15 seconds and Donna would leave the stage.
She just stayed up there. Let's go. No, he said,
I can't remember this, Brad. I don't remember this.
they didn't give us a chance to even get into the song and they gonged us.
They were bad, they gonged us. I don't know why.
I think that's a good one.
Brad, where was this
St.
at?
Anthony, yes. Yes,
Yes,
the second year. The first year was Rubber Ducky, the second year was
You were there?
How did he do it? Did he pass it?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I didn't think I'd done that many things for you guys. Well, Brad Greff never laughed. People don't never laugh.
Yeah.
Only with you, AJ.
Okay, that's just a big candy bar.
Yeah.
It's a big candy bar.
But it's not a symphony.
Oh, you don't want to tell them?
Oh!
We are since Sweeney or did Tony, that we got into this big candy bar thing. We just bought them by the shitload, but there was one that Tony particularly had to have. That I always, I'll buy him and he'd buy me, but one of mine was Mr. Goodbar. But what was yours, Tony?
Symphony.
Yep, Symphony Bar.
Really?
That gave him a
Yeah,
great.
Another.
yeah.
I got that.
Oh, freebie.
Did you remember?
Donnie, if you would have
Oh,
said
yeah. Yeah, I
if you
remember.
would have said
And
that,
now,
what I bet he'd have never
You can't
done
buy
that.
them anymore.
what do I eat now, Eddie, all the time? Ask Big E this question. What does Tony eat all the time at Candy Bar now?
What kind of candy bar?
Yeah, like down in the Eagles. Remember they run out all the time?
I think a Hershey bar.
There you go. What
Right,
kind?
do it nuts.
With
Almond.
almonds.
It's got to have
Hershey
nuts in
almond.
it.
And your symphony had to have toffee pieces
Yeah,
in it.
right.
Yeah.
And the only reason I ate a candy bar with nuts, when I was a senior in high school, I took speech. And got up and one of our speeches we had to sell something. So I thought I took an Almond Joy candy bar and I got up there and I said, this is an Almond Joy candy bar. Not only do you get one candy bar, you get two candy bars. And each piece has a little nut in them. And the teacher gave me a C. And I was mad. I said, why? She said, if you're trying to sell something, you see, and it's got a big almond nut in it, we'll buy it. That's my candy bar.
Good, sorry.
I like the rapping on these.
Yeah, all the same.
That's a yes. They're well wrapped, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, this one here, they really rap good.
Oh.
Look at this rapping.
Open the damn thing.
Oh!
He's more to the rapid. Oh,
Oh!
a big hammer.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh.
Okay.
This is the hammer I used to help Donnie build most of his buildings on his farm.
Yep.
Yep.
I paid him top dollars to come up and every time he'd come, he'd always such a good mood and sing, and I'd love to have him with
And
me.
every nail I hit, I sing a song.
Yep.
Donnie's been working his butt off, and it took me all day to get a couple nails in. Because his nails were used nails.
Yeah,
They were
rusty.
crooked. And his hammer never
Donnie
had
used out the
this
actual
big
hammer.
on it.
No, I didn't.
And he helped
I
build
think-
my pole barns too.
Yeah, but we had fun.
Yes, and he was a good
That's been a
man,
lot of
good
fun.
helper.
A lot of fun.
Okay, the question was, Tony, you
Okay.
don't get it right away. How big was the barn that we built? Roughly, if you get close, how big?
Okay, I would say 30 by 150.
It was 44 by 180.
Pretty close, pretty close.
Judges?
Wait, wait.
Maybe says no.
Oh, you gotta be closer than that.
I'm gonna go.
Country house.
Oh!
I still got it.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
Another mud pie.
Hay or something. Hay.
It just represents hay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you
Oh, yeah.
really know about hay and meat?
I
A
know
lot of it.
Donnie couldn't find his tractor one night.
That was the one, no. That's a good idea, that was a great.
Well, I know this one.
Donnie bought some hay from me one year. There was one had molded hay in there.
No,
That is
No.
what I remember.
no,
Give him a clue.
come on.
I was milking one morning,
Oh, got it.
in the morning,
Got it.
and all of a sudden, Tony walks in, and he looked at me and he goes, "Where do you want it?" And I looked at him and I said, "What?" And Tony, "Where do you want it?" And I said, "Tony, what the hell are you, where do you," I said, "God damn it, Tony, what do you want?" I got 4 loads of hay. I got all the neighbors together. I'm hauling my hay for you.
Yeah, we enjoyed that. I got the money together. We all rolled on and stay home.
Okay, the question now is, after the hay, he helped me out, and I really honestly think I would have never survived. Because I had no money, I had no hay at home, but Tony helped. So anyhow, we had a party in the middle of the winter for it, and first of all, who were the people that helped haul hay?
Well, it was Sam and Bertha Jahner. It was Jim Jahner. I think it was Les
Yep,
Jahner.
yep.
Brad Greff.
Nope. You were right, I think that's all I can
I
remember,
think
and you.
Four.
Yeah.
And you.
I know it.
Because you
And
have 4
then, and then we had the newlywed game. Who won the newlywed game?
Sam and Bertha Jahner, who were about
way ahead
60
of us.
years old, and we were like 40 or 50. And one of the questions Donnie asked, how many times a night
A
you
week.
go?
A week.
A week.
A week. And the women had as John wrote down 0. I said water. But Sam and Bertha Jahner, who are very religious, had sex 6 out of 7 nights.
They did 5 times a week, Sammy said it, and then Bertha had to answer me, thought, oh, Sam just bragging, Bertha, I think 5 times a week. We just about like,
Donnie's wife probably did too, I said one of the Donovans.
And Tony always said, Bertha was well gifted in that area.
How did I know that? Well, we went to Heartbeat Dam once. And Bertha, marvelous. She had a swimsuit on. She was short cut, but she had more hair. I had more hair back up my head.
He goes, "Thanks, she had a bro man down there."
And everybody in the town knows it now. How do you do?
How you doing,
Thank
man?
God he didn't have a cell phone.
How do you do on that one?
I didn't give it to him.
Yeah, you do pretty good, Tony, you might say.
There, next step.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All know what this is.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny Greff does a lot of plumbing for me. And he'd tell me to get a player like this, never had any. So then Donnie brought me 3 of them.
Did I already buy you some?
Yes.
Well, now you gotta do one.
He's the best plumber I've ever had. Never charged me a nickel.
Oh, you said, okay, what job did I do when you gave me those free Simonson gift certificates? What job did I do that when you gave me them? The Simonson tickets? Cause I never won't accept, you know.
Where did you get?
Oh, just lately I gave you.
Yeah. What did I do?
What do you do?
Well, I
What job?
finally got a little money together and I had money to buy him some signings and tickets. They were in, I got them free.
What job did I
job?
do? What project? What project did I do?
But lately, just lately.
Lately.
Did you work on the hot water heater?
No,
Oh, see?
Oh, the short-term memory.
this is a short one, yeah, he should
Yeah.
remember.
You said you put a new thing in the door, what's it called?
Hey, that's help.
Oh, yeah.
Help,
That door. Now Tony put that lock in because he can do that much. Tony went and bought a new lock, he put it in. Now,
It's so
where the lock comes out, well, it wouldn't fit. Because about so much, you know, the door wouldn't shut. So I called Donnie if I should just saw that off or what the hell to do. He said, I'll come tomorrow. And he came and he pounded it in. He said, you don't take that off, Tony.
Don't even write, he had it so messed up.
I had the best plumber in the state of North Dakota, Donnie.
That'll make you pass that
Oh, never mind us. Richie
And
said
Donnie, you did that while I was
Yeah.
gone. You did that while I was gone, I wasn't even here.
Oh, yeah.
Get down and get a
I can go
pool.
grab
Let Donna.
Oh.
Okay, next one. Next gift. Oh, I think I know what this is.
Well, that's,
A deck of cards.
yeah,
1,000 stories.
yeah, I was like, what do you want?
Okay, yep. Okay, obviously the cards are, how many nights have Tony and me played cards in our life?
Oh, geez.
Roughly.
Yeah. You counted, do you know the answer?
In our life.
Yeah, I just did.
287.
Yeah, thank you.
Ever since you've known me, how long have we played cards? You got them years, I played cards with you.
Yeah, but you were always busy milking.
Yeah, but we still, I figure roughly to over 2,000. 'cause we-
Yes.
Oh, I don't think he's right.
I think he's right.
Okay, now comes the other question. That was just to give kind of a dumb question. When we were playing cards together, where were we when I was the first time I ever seen a double row? Where were we playing cards at?
At our house.
I never remember.
Yep, and me and Kathy and came up to play cards and.
Tony, I know.
What?
At our rented house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, that's another
Our
question.
rental
And
house.
who in Pedro says, get over it?
Oh, I know that answer. Barb Hero.
Hey!
What do you got?
Give him a pass.
Pass? Okay.
Oh, now I got a pool ball there.
Okay, pool ball. That one. Okay. Okay, Brad can do this one.
Okay, so we had Spencer's welcome home party from basic training, and turned out to be quite the night. We pretty much finished off all of the alcohol in my house and Tony's. And so the question is, what were 3 of the 4 events that we participated in that night?
One was horseshoe.
Yeah, we lost the horseshoe.
And we played at night, midnight, so we shined the headlights at the pits. And
Who was with us? Who was the 4th person?
Yeah.
Stanley Klein.
Stanley Clyde, 'cause
He was
came
in the
back
Marines
with
and I was
us.
in the Army.
Yeah.
The other, well, we're.
What was the
Two more
3 of you
activities.
play?
One was pool.
Well, I'm gonna,
Oh.
there's 2 more.
One was Indian wrestling. And I was a tough little bugger.
Who won?
I thought I could beat Barrett Greff. I only had about 2 years. And he took me, and he tipped me up at the side and landed on my head. I've never been the same
And Brad, we also played ping pong.
Ping pong is the other one,
We
yeah.
listened to Statler Brothers music. And then Tony Jahner, Brad, remember this? Tony Jahner brought up, he challenged me and Stanley, who were in the military, we're 19, to shotgun a beer. And guess who won? Tony Jahner and Brad. Oh, but then the next morning, can we talk about that?
Okay, that's something, we got a bonus question. Bonus question.
Here's the bonus question.
The next morning, who was the semi driver that you left hanging after starting the elevator engine? You thought your head was going to explode, and you went back to the house and left him. Who was the driver?
Glenn.
Glenn? Yeah.
And that was my daughter Shemaine. I told her to go down and help.
Glenn, who did?
Yes. Yeah, but he had to go home.
Glenn who?
Glenn Mueller. And he also said you could have all the Hershey candy bars, because you asked him, can you have a Hershey candy bar? Eat all the damn candy bars you want. Just leave me alone.
Was he hungover?
Slept up through the next day. Yeah, we were both.
Where was Donna? She wasn't the
No,
one.
she was four.
Yeah, and then we called to see how Brad's doing, and he was like, I don't know, like, it's 11 o'clock, and he's supposed to be done milking at 9, and she went down, and he was crawling on the plates.
Lucas brought that up yesterday, because I remember thinking, I was down there at 7:30, Dad should be done, I should wash the barn. And the milkers are still going. The cows are still in the barn. I went in the bathroom. Her dad was hung in the toilet. And like, get out of here, he said. That was a rough night. Boy, we had a lot of fun.
Okay, that's all I got.
There's
another part on the pool ball.
Yep, there's another part of the
hang
pool.
Okay, Brad can ask that question.
Okay, so do you remember the first Leffer Pool Championship?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what happened?
What happened? They had a real good pool player named Bob Barnes. And he usually shot number 10 or 9 out of 10 players. And Tony Jahner, he wasn't so good. So they made him shoot first or second all the time. So that night he was supposed to shoot. There's only one guy worse than me. His name was Keith Harrell. But he wasn't there. So they stuck Tony Jahner first. And the Golden West Bar thought they'll put their best player against Tony Jahner, and they'll come up with a big score. And Tony Jahner made about 3-4 nice balls. Then he got up, took a cigarette, and hit it on the pool table 2 times, shot and missed it. Tony Jahner ran the table.
No kidding.
No. They take the cigarette, they put it down, they rack the ball with
Who took the cigarette?
Bob Barnes.
Yeah.
Really? Bricks, my crowd, the Leffer Leapers, they go, wow. And Tony beat him like
247 to 113.
So what did they call me after that? The Barn Speeder. Nicknamed the Barn Speeder.
Yep, that's exactly right.
On that one.
Needed to beat Gold West Bar twice in double elimination tournament. Tony got put up, and he was the number 3 shooter, and they dropped down their best shooter to number 3. Tony beat him 247 to 113.
How do you remember the scores?
I remember all that stuff.
You get down to the pool.
This here one I think goes along with,
Yeah, I think it go along with that other one.
other one, yeah.
Spencer's.
Oh,
So that was kind of answered.
Yeah. With both.
What does go on with?
Good.
Oh, look at here. Oh.
We gotta keep
Yeah, it was dark. I think, how many times did we lose the horseshoe? Spencer couldn't see. I was the only one that could see the flag. Brad was laughing, and we found the gold horseshoe.
But yeah, one other part of that night is Stanley Klein comes walking in and misses the step, rolled all the way down the step to the bottom. We thought, uh-oh, trouble. He just gets up, well, that wasn't bad, he says.
And I went to a rodeo here in Dickinson just last week, and walked up the steps. First guy I see, Stanley Klein.
Really?
Yes, I haven't seen him in years. And he says, "Hello, Tony." He remembered me, you know. So that was great. But I didn't know it was there.
Brad, you must have a heck of a memory. To remember all this.
I can remember about everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we did the football, okay, that's the only one.
This is a gift.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I want to be so big.
We'll check it out.
This is another one of you and Brad's memories.
Okay, so you remember, you gotta say.
What do you remember about bingo? You and Brad, not me.
Oh, Brad and you.
That was the dog's day, wasn't it?
Wait a dog game.
Did that remember?
Was it?
Yeah, we had a bingo. But he.
Oh, I got it. The Brad and I left the KC's. So they said, "Tony, you have to call bingo for these ladies." Like a dummy, I asked Brad to hand out the cards. And Brad, the women, they were mad. "Come on, Tony, start calling." So Brad grabbed, he called, get these women a card, and then he chewed his butt out. He come up to me, and he wouldn't leave, he just stood by me. "Did you hear what she said, Tony?" And then I couldn't call bingo. I was laughing about it. He wouldn't leave, he just stood there and giggled. And these ladies got very, very angry at me. I wouldn't call bingo, but I was laughing too hard.
Hey, he questioned about it.
Yeah, he would be a true. And Bob was standing in the back laughing. So we laughed and laughed. Well, there weren't that many ladies playing, and we gave out $5 for bingo. I'll come to end, we had no money left. We were broke. Tony goes, "We got no money to hand out for blackout." So what was the dollar amount we gave, and who was the lady, and what did she say at the end?
Oh, I do not remember that. The lady.
Brad, you remember all this.
I do not remember the
What was
lady.
the dollar amount that we gave for blackout after playing all night? Tony goes,
Oh, I think $10.
$5.
That's all we
And
get.
what lady and what did she say?
She said, if we had a decent card collector, we'd had more fun.
Caroline Pecker yells out, "Big hairy deal."
I remember that. That was fun.
That was a good one.
Well, we all have to decide now, judges, where we send you, Tony.
Well, I guess
He gets to stay with me.
He gets to go to the townhouse.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Thank you.
Many more.